I'd like to pass on the mic to Dr. Nguyen here. So we're going to have another brief discussion session before, to work up the appetite for some lunch.
Hi everyone again. Actually, there's another important point we would like to hear from the NMCP, because as we want to reach the elimination effort, and the quick response is really important. And one part that make it happen is the quick sample collection and genotype to release the data in a very quick turnaround. I would like to take this opportunity to have one key question for all of the representatives from own country, that because as routine surveillance, when you find the malaria patient, the RDT and the microscopy is routinely done in every commune health center. And we would like to ask, is there any feasibility to integrating the dry blood spot sample into the routine surveillance of each country to make it more quick? And your comment about how to make it more quicker in case of the outbreak happen in any of the country. Then there's a question that I would like to hear from the all of you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much for your question. I think it is very feasible for us to sampling in the near future if we have funding. The reason why, I think at the same time we collect blood from the patient into the slide and into the RDT, and at the same time we can take the 3 drop for DBS, dry blood spot, on the filter paper. At the same time, I think not very difficult, but for more complexity and for more how to keep in the room temperature, and therefore we need to training for technician for all the level, for all the health level, for better before we have a routine checking and routine sampling for us. I think feasible.
And do you think it is, just a follow-up question, do you think it is simple for the healthcare worker who can perform the dry blood collection?
I think very easy and friendly for all the friends, because they take the blood from the finger prick, only 3 drops more, and therefore I think very easy to keep, easy to collect, and easy to transfer. Yeah.
And I mean, just one a follow-up question for Dr. Keo and the colleagues from Laos. Then I learned that you have integrating the dry blood spot sample into the routine malaria surveillance already. And could you share some of the experience on that? Thank you.
Yes, for malaria control program in Laos, we have like a routine. We integrate the drug efficacy surveillance according to stratification. Like I talked previous, we have the 2 area. One area, eliminated area. We use the 137. If we have the case in the eliminated area, we conduct the IDS, because one positive for the eliminated area. Please collect the RDT first. Depend on the health facility. For example, if the positive in the village, they use RDT, right? And if positive in the provincial or district, they use microscope. Yes. After that, we collect the DBS also for the IDES. But for an outbreak response, we have the RDT microscope and DBS also to respond the treatment, yes. But really quickly for the outbreak. But for the routine, we waiting like falciparum, we collect 2 times, day 0 and day 28. But for buyback, we collect the 3 times, 0, 28, and 90. Yes, after complete, they send the DBS to center level to classify again, and then we send to the Institute Pasteur Laos. But right now we have the PCR machine in the Simpe already, but like just new for us, we have the how to say, the partner to assist us to analyze together, but only basic, right? But for the like a PV zero test, we send to another country. Yeah? We cannot analyze it. Yes, we have like a two area, two different. Yes, but we collect DBS. Yeah.
And follow up your sharing that actually you need to collect the D0 and the day, 90 day after that. Do you think that gaps of 3 months is delay the responsive?
This challenge for us because day 28 and day 90 normally like a lot follow up, yes. But we keep the budget, we keep the staff to follow. But sometimes the patient they go anyway. We cannot collect the blood, yes. But for the outbreak response, we collect directly, yes. Really easy because we go to the village. We conduct the ACD. Yes, we keep a lot of sample, but different the routine because they go anywhere the patient. We don't know the staff call to them sometimes signal something like that. Yeah, no signal, lot follow up. Yes, for the buyback, and then challenge for up like how to say, the treatment not complete, yeah, because we keep deficiency, GCPD deficiency 8 week, right? We don't know they complete or not 8 week, but 7 days is okay. They take the dairy medicine, yeah. Challenge for us, yeah, for this.
Thank you for your sharing. And Dr. Sip, I would like to hear your sharing actually because we got a short discussion then the quick response is really important. Then may we have your sharing, please?
I also agree from our colleague that the routine collection is feasible, but the challenge is how to transport the product to the central level in order to send to outside, and this we don't have a mechanism to transport currently. Our community they detect ODT, just they never send ODT, but just send a result. But for our DBS, we need to send a sample from community or also from health center to the center. So we need to have mechanism and to also deal with some money to transfer all this. And currently we collect only positive. So when we positive ODT, we collect DBS. So the is not so problem. But if you are extend to thinking about asymptomatic or PVVAC, you collect all suspected malaria, even include negative by ODT, because there is a cannot detect or so on. So if you want to collect that, we need to have a faster feedback result in order to provide treatment, because we cannot just collect blood from people while we know they already had disease. If we not treat it, it's not good. So the is ethical is not allowed it until you have a system that you collect it and you analyze something to get a disease. You need to provide feedback and to track these people to provide treatment. So, but currently we collect only the positive. So already treated when positive with RDT, and we collect the dry blood spot, the patient already provide treatment. But I thinking that we are starting to thinking about PY-VAC. So more of VY-VAC, nearly 50%, and maybe asymptomatic hypnopzoid or something. So why we not collect the suspected malaria? Very suspected malaria, we collect dry blood spot, even RDT negative, we can sort out some of under the microscope of PY-VAC, and also we can looking for P. malariae and also PK as well, because currently the current RDT cannot identify PM or PK. So while some country also concerned with P. malariae or PK as well. One more thing, I also, one of the challenge is we do a routine, the IDS, integrate and when we collect dry blood spot for IDS, we need to collect two, one for IDS and one for our here. Because IDS, they need one to do for drug efficacy or resistance, and for us, we collect one to send here. So it's also challenge. We not collect one dry blood spot, we collect two dry blood spot. So there we have ability to sort out one dry blood spot and cut half, because we have two drop, one drop enough or not enough. So thinking that in terms of the practical, much more easy to collect one. If you collect two, it's because patient will need three slide, one RDT, two dry blood spot. So amount of, sometimes they are squeezing. It's not easy to. But if you are take a venous blood, easy. How many you get? But if you are just a finger prick, sometimes it's difficult to. And one more thing is we are collected and we put in the rapid test, waiting for result, and after that we squeeze again. Sometimes we cannot come out because they already take some minutes. They already close their body, so you need to take again. But sometimes if you are collect the same time, we don't know whether they are positive and negative. If they are negative, they will ask us, what about this? What the result about the dry blood spot? So we will wait until, because we don't have a way to analyze the negative sample. So please thinking how to manage much more easy. For country we can do, but sort out some of difficulty. Let's say one dry blood spot, there are two drop, cut half for IDS, cut one for here. So it's much more easy. But if you collect two, something like, yeah, operational, the feasibility can, but there's still some challenging and what I'm saying, but thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much for your sharing. As another point that Dr. Sip has mentioned is the transportation time of the sample to the central lab, because currently just the central lab in Vietnam and Thailand is in operation. And before the other lab in country can be operation, then it need to send the sample to the central lab. Then I would like to hear from what is the suggestion for optimize the quick transportation of the sample from either Laos and Cambodia, because we have the central lab in Vietnam. The sample from the site can reach us within a week. But how about the current situation in Laos and Cambodia?
From Laos, we waiting the complete, like a 3 times for the VY-VAC. After complete, they send to the central level, and then we keep, like every 6 months we send to analyze for this. Because like a routine, but for the outbreak, we really quick for response to treatment. Yes, different, yeah.
So it will be in the different case. First is routine surveillance, then the sample will be collected every 6 months. and for the outbreak that may happen, then it will be quickly
very quick.
to respond to the situation and send the sample immediately.
Yeah. Because when we inform the provincial level, in the eliminate area, because 137 positive, okay, we conduct the DBS also, yes, and then we complete and send to center level every 6 months. We send, but right now, next year, we plan like we have the PCR machine in the Simpe already, right? We will discuss more. We change how to quick response, yes, for the routine, yes, because we integrate like slide cross checking also, right? Monthly they send the slide to district to the provincial level, but for the IDS really different because we waiting that they complete follow up. Yes.
Do you think that 6 month time is sufficient for? I mean, because every 6 months the sample will be sent, and maybe 1 month later you have the data. Is this gap of information that reach you then have? Is it 6 month time to support the?
Yeah. Previous we discussed like this. Every 6 months we send on the sample when we conduct from the complete IDS we send together, right? But next year we will discuss more to quick to respond after complete the IDS form. Maybe we can analyze in the Simpe and Pasteur du Lao because of the eliminate area. How to say the partner almost the conduct in the southern Papua 5 provinces, but not in the north. Yes.
So, but just to understand, so I think you're distinguishing. So it's different to do like routine surveillance versus outbreak. So outbreak demands a faster response. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So how does that happen? I mean, do you get this? Do you get the samples? I mean, you send for the samples to be collected straight away after you get your after you get notified. How does that work?
And normally the health facility send the sample to center level, right? Yeah, for the routine, right? But for the outbreak, my team from center level go directly with yes, and then after that we pick the sample, come to the center level, and then we send directly to another country to respond the treatment. Yes.
And Dr. Sid, please.
I just would like to. There is a difference of the response between our genetic surveillance here. Yeah, the routine response we use RDT as a base. We not use PCR as a first response. So the response already done when we are detected by RDT. But our meeting here, the role of how is the genetic surveillance here can contribute to malaria elimination. Especially you are mentioned about navigating the last mile. So every other mentioned at the beginning that early response is very important. So the question here, how genomic surveillance here can be provide the result, early, and so in order to be respond, because in the next future, virus are very complicated, and also the imported case also very challenging, because we also want to know the source of transmission, whether they are come from same country, come from other country, and currently we don't have a choice of drug. For virus, we have only the primaquine. So we never studied what is the resistance marker has been done so far that has been create something of the in order to know that but the efficacy of the drug is not really know. So that's why currently everybody say that the VIVAC's role from the genomics side not very quite challenged because they don't know. But falciparum, they already know that there is a SNP or resistance and so on. So like the guy from CDC of China had been raised that thus they apply one national treatment guideline for VIVAC, even they come from Myanmar, ever they come from Africa, they come from other. Because there's no choice, because no drug, only one drug choice. But we don't know exactly does it work, is not work. But for falciparum, for sure, we know that this parasite resistant in this country, the ACT resistant, we cannot use that. In Cambodia, when we get some imported case from Africa, especially falciparum, currently, we know that in Africa they use AL, and Cambodia use artisanal mefloquine. And my question is, the AL is work well in Cambodia, but we assume that it's work. So we assume it's work. So some of the soldiers, when they are coming back from Africa, they ask receive some treatment, but they are not complete their treatment yet. They bring their drug. They have 3 days. They took 1 day. They have 2 days left. And my decision is that I told them that drop your drug, use my drug, even they guess for a first course. But I assume that whether their parasite is work with AL, so we allow them to complete AL. But in my notice, some people that come to Cambodia, some drug, some parasite that has been transferred from Africa, our drug is not work. We use artemisinin mefloquine, and sometimes we use pyroranidine. Artemisinin pyroranidine is not work. In principle, it seems to be that the patient come to tell me that I try to complete this, but now 2 weeks later it come again. I get that. So I'm worried that whether this not work. So I'm for falciparum, but for VIVAC we don't know yet. So because we have no choice about that. So we have parasite come from this, come from that. We use the same drug. So if the genome here work, you can tell us that which one, and later on and so on. Thank you very much.
Okay. I just wanted to highlight. I mean, in all cases, I think we heard that some, there are certain activities, certain investigations that do require a sort of fast response, and I think we will have. I mean, we're not going to solve this today. We're going to sort of go through this in individual meetings, but what we feel quite strong now that we've got to look at that through the whole process, collecting, notifying, collecting, and sending to the lab, and then processing and having analysis results ready. We need to optimize the whole process, and that will give us the best chance of responding as quickly as possible. So with that, thanks a lot, Nguyen.